Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick, and I wanted to take a look at J.D. Vance. So I was going to read on him anyway, and then I saw that Keith Edwards said he's been missing for the past 2 days. He hasn't posted, hasn't been on social media. So I figured, let's see where J.D. Vance is. And Lawrence O'Donnell was saying, is this his Gerald Ford moment? Right before Nixon went under. I guess Gerald Ford went missing. I don't know. It's not exactly the same now, though, because there's social media. So it is odd when someone who posts a lot doesn't post. But who knows? I'm going to use the Urban Crow Oracle to get out a few cards to see what the energy is around J.D. Vance right now. What's he doing? Oh, he's getting some new perspective. He's hanging out, having a look all around. What should he do? He's gathering his community together around him. Huh. What's J.D. Vance doing? Sacred space. Okay, well, I'll get into that when I go down to the table. Let's look now at the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, and let's ask, where's J.D. Vance? What's going on in his mind? What is his plans? Show me something about Vice President J.D. Smoky-Eyed Vance. Okay, this jumped out. The Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. Show me J.D. Vance today. J.D. Vance. The Two of Pentacles is crossing him, so he's, he feels the earth move under his feet. He's on shaky ground. And then the Three of Pentacles. He has a lot of money on his mind, and they're in the back rooms working on their next move. So interesting. All about the money, though. The grift is here. Bigly. We have the Page of Cups. Who's hanging around? The Page of Cups. Could this be Erika? Hanging in the wings, waiting for him? After hours. I don't think he has a thing for her so much as she has for him, because we know he plays both ways. Five of Cups. So he's not listening to something. He's very much in a bind. It's not going to be, he won't be the Gerald Ford, because Trump is getting hung out to dry for being a pedo. So, oh, and speaking about hanging out to dry, we have the Hanged Man. That's in his near future. That's what he has to go through to get around this situation. Oh boy, he's feeling very trapped. Here we have the Ten of Swords. That's how he's feeling right now. J.D. Vance, what's happening with you? Then we have the Magician. So the people around him are trying to manipulate this situation to their favor, of course. And then we have the Page of Pentacles and the hopes and dreams, the hopes and fears. He's a little page there, so he's not that strong right now, nor will he ever be. Then we have the Lover's card as his outcome. Let's go down to the table. Okay, so we have him taking on a new perspective, thinking about things differently and about the community around him. So I'm wondering if this could be the white nationalist community. Will they stick with them? And I think he he's getting in tighter. You know, the sacred space this is his new space, this community of the Erika Kirk community. I think that's what he's looking at to get closer into. Now, something's going on with money here. This again could be, I just keep saying the turning point situation. Trying to gather the people up around him and giving and receiving money. So maybe he's receiving money from them as a backup. What's crossing him, though, is they're in a lot of turmoil because Trump going down doesn't mean he has credibility, although I think he wants to see him go down so he can come out on top and look like the good guy or something, but nobody's going to believe that. So I feel like they're looking at this issue and how are we going to swing this? They're making decisions about it, but it's very rocky for all of them right now. I don't think J.D. Vance is having a sweet time with this either. Again, here we go with the three people working together. This is building something, and I see it as more building that coalition with the white Christian nationalists, younger people, going on that podcast, gathering those religious people around them. And I do think this is the Erika Kirk card. Now, she was in the Oval Office the other day before all of this broke loose. Erika was, you know, in the Oval Office. Trump was saying, "Where's Erika? Where's Erika?" And she came over and kissed him. And then she was back behind Trump, and JD came into the room and she's all smiles. So why does she need to be in the Oval Office for one of those press conferences sort of thing? Not a press conference, whatever it is the ass kissing that goes on in the Oval Office. So why is she there? Is she there because JD is inviting her there? Now, the overarching energy is Trump is having a meltdown. He's yelling at everyone. He's causing all kinds of problems for his cabinet people. And I don't think JD is escaping that wrath. Now, the hangman, though, I think he sees his position in Trump getting hung out to dry. Or is this JD getting hung out to dry? I'm not sure yet. But there's a lot of issues going on. Doesn't look good for the situation right now that JD, he is on shaking ground, but he's relying on his people to put this back together for him. But this is where he's at right now. This is the Ten of Swords. It's the total ending of a situation, a collapse, a downfall, being stabbed in the back. So I don't see it going very well for him. Again, we have the environment around him is trying desperately to manipulate this situation in their favor. But I don't think they're having great success with that. You know, you can have all the tools of the magician, but if you're just not a big deal, if this is JD and you're just not charismatic, you can hold the tools, but you can't really use them. He just doesn't have it. So I don't see that spinning going in his favor. But he's got the agreements with Turning Point. So I want to look more into this card, the Lover's card. Let's first look at the Hanged Man. Clarify on the Hanged Man. Is it JD getting thrown under the bus? Is he being thrown under the bus somehow? And by who? Is it just Trump throwing him under the bus? What's going on with JD? Is that him as the Hanged Man? This is JD as the Hanged Man. Here again, the Page of Pentacles. He's just a page, and everything is coming out, and it doesn't look good. Maybe it's Trump. Trump's being hung out to dry. And then we have the Chariot. So everything's being seen. The message going out right now, there's a message that's going to come out. And it's going to be about the Epstein files, I think. And I think this is going to move him forward. But right now, I think this is JD right now. He's in a really bad position. But he might gather the strength and be able to move ahead, even though everything is coming out into the open for Trump. Show me also the Lovers card at the top. What does this mean for JD? Who is his alliance with? What's going on with the Lovers? Please clarify the Lovers card. Is this with Turning Point? Okay, the stealing, Seven of Swords, stealing, cheating, sneaking around behind Trump's back, making a new alliance. The Queen of Pentacles. This could be JD himself. He's a fire sign, a Leo. The Queen of Wands. So sneaking around, making new alliances. Yeah, he wants that new beginning, and he's taking a risk right now. He's doing something with Turning Point. Show me the Magician card here. Clarify the Magician. Is he going with Turning Point? And the World jumped out. Is he going with Turning Point? Yeah. Again, here's the Page of Cups. This is a surprise happening. The Page of Cups is right here. It could be Erika, the younger person, and a surprise happening. I think that's going to shock the world. It's not going to shock us because we've been watching this whole thing. Surprise from the past. JD Vance is going to have a surprise from his past that's going to complete him, I think. They're spinning it right now, trying every which way they can. Don't think it's going to work out well for him. Let's just take a look at the Ten of Swords for JD. Okay, he's celebrating now. He's celebrating, but this is what's going to happen to him. The Ten of Swords is going to happen. He thinks it's good for him now. He thinks he's going to have success. He thinks he's in with the presidency now. But really underneath all of this, he's just this figure. He's going to get pummeled. It's not going to end well for JD. Not at all. Let's just have a look-see at him and Erika. Since this Page of Cups came out, there's some kind of new surprise that might happen. Let's just take a look at them and see. Guess I'll use the Santa Muerte cards, get some new energy on this. Show me Erika Kirk. Why was she at the Oval Office? And what is she doing with JD? Are they actually going to form this alliance to be like President and First Lady issue? Or is it something more? Like a running mate, her as a vice president. Ugh, how horrible. Okay, this wanted to come out. This is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Or is it the 3? No, it's the ace. I'll have to think about that. The new beginning, the new enterprise. Oh, here she is. The Queen of Cups crossing the situation. So Erika Kirk is here, wanting to get into this powerful position. And this one jumped out. This is the Six of Cups. So we're looking at some kind of nostalgia, something in the past. Something in the past that happened. We don't know what it is, though. It's very shady Vance. And it's chaotic with the Moon card. What's going on with him and Erika? What are their plans? So I believe something from the past. What are they looking at from the past? I'll have to clarify that. So we have the Seven of Cups. So this is a lot of options happening now. A lot of options for them at what they can do. But he definitely needs Erika Kirk. If it's not as a first lady situation, maybe it is a vice presidential situation. And then we have the Two of Swords. Or is that this is the Three of Swords? Three of Swords. So there's going to be a heartbreak. So maybe she wants something more, and he's saying no to that. Maybe. And 4 more cards. Let's go. We have the Burden card. The Ten of Wands, the Burden card. This is also a sexual card to me. Like, she's a sexual burden on him, maybe. That maybe he doesn't want to take that risk. But that, I think she had her eye on being the first lady somehow. The Yes card. This is the Nine of Cups. She wanted this to be something more, but that's her, and this is him. He's feeling like this is a burden on him. She's seeing this as her opportunity. What's going on with these two? Are they going to come together as a couple, or will she be in his cabinet or something like that? Okay, the Three of Cups. So they're working in cahoots. They're working, the three of them. Who's the third? Is it Usha? Is this some kind of plan? And the Page of Cups, a surprise. All right, let's clarify all these surprises coming out. And this Page of Cups, what's the big surprise here? Please clarify the Page of Cups. What's the big surprise going on with J.D. Vance and Erika Kirk? What's the big surprise? Balance, Temperance card. What's the big surprise for them? Lovers. Again, the Lovers card. Balancing out this lover situation. What's the surprise? A victory. An agreement and a victory. So coming together in agreement, him and Erika, about what? What does Erika want? Let's look at the Queen of Cups. What does Erika want out of this? What does she want from J.D. Vance? Competition, work, what does she want from JD? She wants a romantic relationship. She wants work and romance. And the competition, I think, is Usha. So there's a lot of struggle around her. I do think that's what she wants. She's looking for her way up the ladder. She's looking for an invitation into coming into the government. She wants to be a part of everything. She is very ambitious. She's going to be disappointed, though. Betrayed, heartbreak, left out in the cold. It's not going to happen with her. So I think he's trying to look at it. How can he get Erika's following without having to be her lover, without having to have her even as a vice president? I don't think he wants that even. He sees her as a liability. She sees this as she could get in with the love action. But, you know, I don't think she realizes that JD doesn't roll that way. So it's not totally clear about them, what's happening. All we know is he's got his mind on his money and his money on his mind. He's got his position and power, hoping that will go through. He's worried they're spinning it, trying to spin it as his favor. The cards didn't look very good for him. As we all know, nobody likes him. Let's just take, and we see that Erika Kirk is trying to get in any way she can. If it means being Smokey Eyes partner, it's not going to happen, Erika. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm taking out the abandoned oracle for a few clarifiers. We have the kiss. That kiss that spreads disease. I think that's Erika. Spreading the cyclist. Wanting to get around. She wants to get in there big time. She's trying to put on a show everywhere she goes. She's at everything now. Yeah, the eye. It's not going to work out well for her. And let's look at JD. Show me 3 cards for JD. He's a specimen. He got the specimen. The oddity card. He's a strange duck, that's for sure. And he has the disguise. Well, that's him in a nutshell. He's looking for the new disguise to wear. What mask do I wear now? How do I dance to this new play? You know, this new show that's going on. And how do we distort this happening so I win? That sums them up pretty well. She's not going to do well. Neither is he. But he's really hoping that he gets in because of this Epstein thing. I don't think it's going to work out for him very well, though. He might get in for a little while. But once Trump is gone, it all ends. I hope you give me a like. If you can, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later. Have a great day.